Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to G1 Climax 26. We are on day 6, and the first match of the B block matches for the day is YOSHI-HASHI taking on the man right now, Yuji Nagata, 2-0.
Going to be very interesting to see how this match shakes out.
There aren't very many undefeated competitors in G1, and after 3 days, the A block only has one left. Of course, that being Togi Makabe, and now B block, we have got a few opportunities for the undefeated to maintain their undefeated streak or lose and drop out of the undefeated group altogether.
Yes, so we'll see what happens.
We've got our New Japan World Player set to 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's 12140. We will be hitting play when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. And YOSHI-HASHI now in the ring. Nagata getting patted down, making sure he doesn't have any weapons on him. I don't think Nagata's the type to cheat.
No, certainly not. He's a man of integrity, relies on his technical acumen.
Immediately hitting the ropes and really getting that adrenaline flowing is Nagata.
Let me just ask you a question straight away, Ashton. We got an interesting playing field here. YOSHI-HASHI clearly has that shoulder taped up, but Nagata, of course, coming in with the legs. Which one do you think is going to win out here?
I think Nagata might actually win this. I think Nagata's left knee has been injured a lot in this tournament, but it hasn't stopped him from winning.
That is true.
YOSHI-HASHI, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure his injury is a lot fresher. I don't think that he's had it for as long as Nagata, so he hasn't really learned how to work with that injury yet. And I think that it might actually cost him in this match.
We'll see what happens as we got a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. Now look at YOSHI-HASHI going down, but then working his way up to the midsection. But Yuji Nagata there at the front face lock, and now we got the break.
Oh,
and now knife edge chop there.
Oh, but Nagata, he winced for sure, but I think he just got angrier.
Exactly. Now, what a forearm to the face there, YOSHI-HASHI. Now we're already devolving into forearm strikes, and now Yuji Nagata, YOSHI-HASHI trying to respond, but there's a knee to the midsection. Everybody got another knee, and then there's the measured chest kick there, and now YOSHI-HASHI favoring the bad shoulder. I'll tell you, Yuji Nagata really has a chance here to be kind of the imposer in this match. I feel like everybody's just been imposing their will on him. Now he has a chance to return the favor, and he's just relentlessly working over the bad arm, the bad shoulder of YOSHI-HASHI.
Oh, and that was a great smart little flip there from YOSHI-HASHI to regain his leverage against Nagata here. Nagata trying for, it looks almost like he wants some kind of an armbar or a Kimura or something like that, but YOSHI-HASHI flipping completely reversed the momentum there. And now Nagata looking for almost an armbar, or an arm breaker rather, cross arm breaker, but YOSHI-HASHI keeps the leverage on his side. He's doing a great job of not letting Nagata get an advantage here.
Exactly. Excellent point there, partner. Now,
look at that.
But see, right there, foot on the ropes, wasn't even really able to get much out of it. So now the ref's going to have to call for the break here.
Very, very smart wrestling so far from YOSHI-HASHI.
That's all you really can do. He's so vulnerable with that shoulder. You've got to wrestle an intelligent match. You can't go in there, with a kind of balls to the wall kind of attitude. Every move you make has to be thoughtful. Yep. And now look at this, YOSHI-HASHI trying to respond with the forearms. Yuji Nagata, though, just eating all of it. Oh, my God. Another clubby blow to the back there. And now YOSHI-HASHI following through, trips up the leg. And now, if I'm YOSHI-HASHI, I exploit that leg, but I don't think YOSHI-HASHI's thinking about that. Sends Yuji Nagata into the guardrail. And now YOSHI-HASHI's still favoring that shoulder.
You can tell he's clearly in a lot of pain, but it's not stopping him from being able to get some offense in on Nagata here.
And now he's going to try an Irish whip again into the other side of the guardrail, and he gets it. Yuji Nagata's back. It's got to be messed up a little bit. But I got to tell you, partner, when you've got a wounded body part, when you're wearing that bullseye, when you come to the ring, and you're experiencing all that pain, it's definitely got to divvy up your focus, doesn't it? Because, you're so focused on being in pain and alleviating the pain, but you've got a match to compete in here. So, how do you think that affects you?
I think that the shoulder is probably one of the easiest to handle injuries because you still have one clean shoulder that you can use to work the other guy over, right?
Right.
But that doesn't make it any less painful. You're still focusing on not only beating your opponent down, but you can see here, he just did a suplex, but how much is that going to hurt his shoulder?
Right. It does take a lot out of hooks to like here, too. And no, Yuji Nagata not ready to be 2-1 just yet. It's going to take a little bit more here as we now go into the rear chin lock here by YOSHI-HASHI.
That wouldn't be very much justice, would it?
No, no, certainly not for Blue Justice. And I
Exactly.
like that we do kind of have a red versus blue scenario going on here. YOSHI-HASHI representing Chaos, Yuji Nagata representing himself. And I'll tell you, if Yuji Nagata hits that bridging Saito suplex, he will go 3-0.
I don't know if Yuji Nagata and Nakanishi are still a team, but you could say he's representing them. But really, I think you're right. He's going into this solo.
And the knife edge chop there by YOSHI-HASHI. And you know what, though? I gotta be honest. I gotta commend, and that could change at any moment. But right now, I've got to commend YOSHI-HASHI for his integrity to not target Yuji Nagata's legs.
Yeah.
And now YOSHI-HASHI here going to do the dropkick, and he gets it.
That was a bit of a concern of mine. I thought, with Nagata being so aggressive early on and really targeting that shoulder, I thought that it would kind of change Yoshi-Hashi's mindset from respectful to, oh, okay, well, two could play at that game and going after the knee.
I really have to commend YOSHI-HASHI for not going to that game plan. I mean, at the same time, though, I couldn't fault him if he ever decided to deviate from it in this match. I mean, a win's a win,
Yeah.
and this is the biggest tournament there is.
He's trying to keep it honorable, though, and that's definitely, praiseworthy.
Absolutely. And now Nagata just goes down there, a elbow strike to the back of the head and neck. And I think it would be even more impressive, partner, if YOSHI-HASHI could beat Nagata without resorting to any, leg-based attacks.
Yeah.
And now, gonna try and slam Nagata down. Nagata slides through, kick to the midsection there. And now Nagata kitchen sink. Wow, that was on point.
Just destroyed Yoshi-Hashi. And the thing is, we're talking about being honorable. That was not a shoulder-based move. He went right after the midsection, and it worked.
Exactly. And now, but imagine, though, if Yuji Nagata gets the Shirome armbar on the bad arm, on the bad shoulder, that could be a match there for
Now you can
YOSHI-HASHI.
see he is targeting the chest, and you can clearly see that he's not going after the shoulder. But even though he's targeting the chest, that's still got to be sending just ripples of pain through his body and meeting at his shoulder.
Absolutely. And I think that last kick did somewhat connect with the shoulder.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like Yoshi-Hashi almost was bending over, and Nagata just happened to get him there, though.
Oh, and now look at this Irish whip into the opposite corner. Nagata charges, gets the boot in the corner there.
Big boot.
And now could it be the suplex? YOSHI-HASHI trying to stuff the attempt with the back elbows to the side of the head and neck. Oh, but a forearm strike again by Yuji Nagata. And now YOSHI-HASHI reversing the Irish whip. Nagata off the ropes. Look at that. Rolls through. And fakes him out.
Drop kick to the knee.
Slap
Oh,
there.
just slapped him.
Wow.
A lot of the
this
time
is
he likes
boot.
to go for a drop kick to the knee there. There's the flip DDT from Yoshi-Hashi.
Hooks the leg.
One.
2. And Nagata kicks out. YOSHI-HASHI seems a bit frustrated. I certainly can't blame him. I mean, you're dealing with the shoulder pain on one end and a guy that won't be put away on the other. And now Nagata in the corner there. YOSHI-HASHI charging. Gets the knife edge chop. Good force behind that chop by YOSHI-HASHI, partner. And now front face lock. Could it be the suplex? Nagata, though, stuffing the attempt. Now look at that. That body shot right to the side. Forearm to the face there. Oh, and now look at that. Inverted enziguri. Beautifully done. And now YOSHI-HASHI DDT.
Wow, big DDT.
Oh, could it be his senton?
I think Yuji Nagata might cut him off at the pass here.
He may. It depends on... he does. He does. I was going to say, it depends on YOSHI-HASHI, but Yuji Nagata taking that option out of his hands. And now, could it be the power bomb here? If he power bombs him, this could be a big move here for YOSHI-HASHI, and he does. And look at that, flips into the bridge, 2. Oh, that was close. I thought that was going to be 3 for a second, but Yuji Nagata kicked out. Wow. Oh, man.
Nagata's staying in this. He does not want to go to 2-1.
He does not, and now it could be the senton.
I think he might actually get off the top rope this time, but Nagata might move. No, he hit it. That might be it. Nagata might be going 2-1. 1, 2. No.
And Nagata kicked out. Now YOSHI-HASHI is...
How huge is that? Oh, but now I think YOSHI-HASHI wants this butterfly lock. It's been so clutch for him so far in this tournament.
Absolutely. Can this butterfly lock do the damage? I mean, even if Nagata doesn't tap,
I don't think he has it locked in properly. I think he needs to get his other arm underneath Nagata's left arm.
I think you might be right. It doesn't look as strong as it could be if he just repositions himself just slightly. And now Nagata, look at this, moving the legs fervently. He wants to get to the ropes. Yuji Nagata going to tap here. I mean, that's a painful hold, even if he doesn't have it in all the way. YOSHI-HASHI
No,
really cranking on it.
I don't think he's tapping.
I don't think he's tapping either, but again, as I was saying earlier, it certainly saps the strength away from you.
I mean, if he didn't tap to all of those ridiculous knee bars that Naito was using on him, I don't think he's going to tap to this.
I mean, I would have to agree. YOSHI-HASHI, though, is going to have to find a way to beat Blue Justice. Oh, I thought the hand was going to come down there. No. Yuji Nagata. He's got to get to the ropes. His
He's
leg.
at the ropes. He's close enough. He can reach up, I think, and get it.
He still hasn't gotten it, though. And there it is. There it is.
Yep.
YOSHI-HASHI has to break the hold. He does. I'll tell you, I mean, partner, give me your honest assessment. Do you think it was a mistake by YOSHI-HASHI not to have a game plan that involved Nagata's legs?
I'll tell you when the match is over. If he wins, it wasn't a mistake. But if Nagata finds a way to come back, then I think it has to. And you know what? No, I'm going to say it's not a mistake. I'm going to say it's not a mistake because Naito and Evil both tried that and it didn't work. So maybe it's just not the right way to go about fighting him.
And now look at the Shirome armbar, and it is on the bad arm, the bad shoulder.
Yeah, and their eyes are rolling back, brother.
Oh, Yuji Nagata is feeling it. He is feeling it. Now YOSHI-HASHI doesn't want to tap. He couldn't get us
a long time to be held in that armbar, but he got to the rope.
But again, I make the same point as I did when YOSHI-HASHI had Yuji Nagata in the butterfly lock. Even when you get to the ropes, it saps strength from you to be in a submission for a prolonged period of time. And now I'd say these guys are just about on equal footing. But again, that kick to the arm and the shoulder. Wow, Yuji Nagata just has not cared. And now arm breaker here. Oh, my God.
Over the shoulder.
And now look at that. Is Yuji Nagata closing in on 3-0?
Oh!
Knee there to the face.
There. CM Punk-esque. I think that's where Punk actually got it from.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. And now, is Nagata going to hit the bridging Saito suplex? He's got the Saito. No, counter by YOSHI-HASHI, the cradle. 1, 2, and Nagata kicked out.
Oh, that was so close.
That was a brilliant counter by YOSHI-HASHI, but it wasn't enough. Nagata charging off the ropes.
Nagata off the rope. Oh, but the desperation lariat there from YOSHI-HASHI. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Nagata kicks out. That was so close. Look at this. YOSHI-HASHI going back to the butterfly lock, or attempting to. Nagata breaks it off, though.
And now he's got back to Saito position. Oh, super kick.
Wow.
And now YOSHI-HASHI going to charge, but boot there by Nagata.
Boot from Nagata.
Oh, spinning heel
kick there.
Right on the head. YOSHI-HASHI's equilibrium has to be messed up, and now Nagata's got that look on his face. It could be. No, not a bridging Saito.
Buster. No, just. Oh, yeah, that was a brain buster. Yeah, that was a brain buster. 1, 2. No.
She stays in it.
These guys are not losing. They're just refusing to get pinned for 3 seconds.
Yuji Nagata has to use that bridging Saito suplex.
Oh, here it is. Backdrop.
There it is. 1, 2, 3 out.
The end.
Yuji Nagata is 3-0.
He and Togi Makabe right now. If the tournament ended right now, your finals would be Makabe and Nagata.
I am shocked at the men that have been able to string together undefeated records.
So far, we're only 3 matches into a tournament where everyone is going to have 9 matches. So really, by the end of this episode, we are only going to be a third of the way done with this entire tournament. But after a third of the tournament right now, we've got some very unlikely number 1 contender options.
Absolutely. Yuji Nagata getting it done 3-0 in his block. He is the Togi Makabe at the moment of his block, and there's the Blue Justice. Justice is being served all over the place.
Of the blue variety.
And I'll tell you something, yes, of the blue variety indeed. And I'll tell you something, partner. The guy beats both Sanada and Evil, both Naito and Evil of Los Ingobernables de Japón. He just beat YOSHI-HASHI of Chaos. I'll tell you, Yuji Nagata serving out justice to all the factions in New Japan.
Yeah, that's a great point. He's an independent man, and he's taken out all the factions.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, guys, that being said, this is a really fun match. I think this is actually a lot better than I expected it to be. And, we've got 4 more matches left on this episode, and we will be back for our next match, which I'm assuming is probably going to end up being Honma Omega, but we'll see when we get there. Stay tuned.